dumb bitch.
Who told you? What can I say? All the good men are taken, ladies.
Oh, no, there's plenty of time. Don't you worry.
Mama, where are you?
In the meantime, I will put my thinking cap on.
Hang up.
Anya, I have to go, but I will call you soon. Being on the road has made you extremely rude.
I cannot believe you went to Benjamin.
Mary.
To his work. His work!
Well, I wasn't going to accost him in the street.
And you went to his work to try and set him up with a girl. Am I getting the story right? Because I really want to get the story right before I tell you how incredibly out of line it was.
Keep your voice down.
Do you know how hard it must have been for him when I backed out of the wedding?
I'm assuming it wasn't easy.
And you had the gall, the hubris, the insensitivity to go down there and drag him back into that all over again? This was none of your business. This was between Benjamin and me. No one asked you to get in the middle. I know he didn't.
I'm not going to be talked to like this by my own daughter.
You know what? I am sorry, Mama. I'm sorry that you are so disappointed in how my life turned out. I'm sorry that you can't understand the turn it's taken. I have certainly tried to explain it to you, to include you in it, but you don't want to understand or be included. You just want to be disappointed. I'm sorry that I am a comedian and that you can't watch me on stage and that you still think I'm a prostitute. I'm sorry that Joel left me and blew up my life, but he did. He left. He blew up my life. I did not want that to happen, but it did happen, and I had to do something about it. And one of these days, you are going to have to acknowledge that this is the new reality. That I am, for the first time in my life, taking charge of my own destiny, just like Joel is in charge of his life, and so is Benjamin. Maybe you need to get a life of your own, and you can stop trying to manipulate the lives of those around you.
You're right. I don't understand what your life is or why you do what you do. And yes, I do feel that comedy and prostitution are one and the same. And no, I don't know how to explain it to my friends or my rabbi. I don't know how to explain that my daughter leaves her children to travel around with a tiny part-time plumber in a hat. I don't understand why it's funny to talk about your parents on stage, why it's fun to hear people laugh at their mistakes and misfortune. But there is one area where you and I are in perfect agreement. How precarious a woman's life is when it's dependent on the whims of a man. That is a lesson I have also learned the hard way. Your father blew up my life, too. He took everything away in the blink of an eye, and now it's up to me to get it back, and that is exactly what I intend to do. Now, if you will excuse me. Bernice. Rose Weissman here. Left field question. Is your son still clinically blind? Wonderful.